Hello and welcome to my reaction, well, to another Sunday reaction stream, not to my reaction to something specific. Man, I cannot help but mess up the intro. But yeah, the Sunday reaction stream, as always, if you're watching the VOD, there will be timestamps in the video description and comments with the links to the original video we checked out. Do check them out as well. Link to my Discord, streamelements and Patreon where you can support me, request reaction, vote in reaction poll, stuff like that. Do take a look. But yeah, another Sunday stream on the new channel. The continuation. Yeah, I'll talk more about everything. I didn't really do it last time. As I said, I was kind of not feeling it. Maybe today I'll talk more about everything at the end. If I feel like it. It does bring down the mood quite a bit, so maybe I won't. We'll see. But yeah, sorry about the cat. As always, it can be Vtuber, Utaite, Vocaloid, Doujin music, gaming, up to 10 minutes, one per person, one video per person. And while I'm saying that, I want to say once again, I do have some suspicion that there's one or two person who have multiple accounts to share on Discord, multiple songs, to kind of brain the system. And I can't fully blame them. It's pretty easy to do. And I understand wanting to request more than once. And obviously it's only suspicion that I have, but if someone is doing that, I'm not gonna single out anybody. If someone is doing that, as I said before, I'm asking that please be fair to everybody. You know, I really don't think it's a nice thing to do. You know, and if I ever really find out about it, I really won't be happy with you, so please, if someone is doing that, don't do it. I mean, I have some suspicion, obviously I can't be sure right now, but I get some strong suspicion there might be one or two person doing that. Just wanted to say that, yeah. Yeah. What else? Tomorrow I'm doing another new Town GTA reaction stream. Tuesday I'm doing more Conan. It's gonna be a test. If I get another copyright strike, I might really give up on Conan at this point. Because it's just been too much, so it will be like a last test, you know, doing it with a different title, seeing if it will be okay. It should be okay, but at this point I don't know what's real or not anymore, you know. And Tuesday we're also doing Anya Vtubers the stream, I believe, which was requested by Jed. Thank you, Jed. So we'll be doing that on Tuesday, yeah, after the Conan stream, which will be a short one just to test. And yeah, rest of the week we'll find out. I've got a new Patreon poll if you guys want to vote. It's free to vote in. It's a normal movie poll. You've got a couple choice. You have got Us 2019, Resident Evil 2002, Mother 2017, Drag Me to Hell 2009, The Lighthouse 2019, Carrie 1976, Silent Hill 2006, and Let the Right One In 2008. Those are the options. You can vote if you'd like. Don't hesitate. And yeah, I think that's it for the announcement. I mean, I don't have much more. You know, again, I mean, we're gonna trudge along with this new channel and see where it goes. I mean, right now the goal is 500 subs. And that's it. That's all I can say right now. Anyway, you guys know I hate long intros, so let's just get into the reaction. I did skip one or two requests from Discord because copyright. I already forget which one. I opened everything earlier, like 2 hours ago. But yeah, that's the reason if you don't see your request, I think one of the Persona one, and I forget the other one. Azali maybe. Yeah, it's because I skipped it because of copyright. Also there was like, King Debu, you shared 2 videos and as well as I'm only taking one, right? Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, enough yapping. It's time to have some fun with the Sunday stream. So, first we get Onk Diorn. Nolish Onk Diorn. Wa Onk Diorn. This is the official account for the Onk Diorn, a virtual girl duo belonging to K-Men label. Oh, is it a KNMZ? Like rapper hip hop group? Interesting. Okay. Composed by Jun Takiyawa. Well, let's see what they got. Badass, hein. The coolness is down. Wow. Our voice is one of the most convincing Japanese female rapper voice that I've heard, because I feel like a lot of Japanese female rap, you know, even when they try to sound badass, it sounds a bit forced, right? But she really has that that grit that feels serious, you know. And the Switch Nintendo, it's really sounding great. Huh? The flow too. Man, it's so cool. I love the music too. I'm sold. Absolutely badass. Even the small clean singing part is really good. Seriously. Like again, for me, I'm usually not that crazy about like the more gangsta style of like this side of hip hop and rap, right? But when it sounds this confident, I think it really works, yeah. Like they sound so at home in this style. It's a banger. I like this voice technique. Andiamo. Wow. Yeah, it has to be like an offshoot of KNMZ, right? It has to be. That was sick. That was sick. Yeah, they show some KNMZ right here. Okay. I mean, best Japanese female rapper song that I've heard in recent time, and maybe ever top of my head. Like, even better than, to me at least, Shamina Stuff or Alusadui. Yeah, that was crazy good. That was crazy good. I am really into this. Okay, Onk Dion, I mean, sold. This is so badass. Seriously, like the coolness is off the chart. Good introduction. I'll be looking forward to more from them, no doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Okay. You know what? Let me make a quick chat poll. I don't like when the chat looks so empty. Let's see. I don't know. Metal genre? Let's see. Power metal. And a black sheep. Okay, here we go. I like having a poll in the chat, you know, even if it's not that big a deal. Okay, next we have some tsukinomito, and this is Michikuseism. I can't pronounce that. Michikuseism, maybe. It's a cover. Okay. Red Panda. Wow. しかない宇宙を目指してる大人だったらできないことと時がやってくもういいかい扉を開けてさ非常識で This is the Rotold District, no? I never like sing, huh? Horizontal MV with a 3D or 2D anime girl in real life, basically. It's good stuff. Yeah, buddy. Lot of memories. Nice building. Good. Just a kind of video that makes me just think I want to go to Japan one day. I like our Jeep. Looks nice. It's a nice travel video, I guess. Very good. Mythology. Okay. Well, a cute cover and a very nice video. I mean, again, I always enjoy some beautiful Japanese locations to look at. I mean, I really can't complain when it's that kind of video. Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice one. Next we have someone called the Sappiness, and she's a vsinger. Or non-breast obliged by Peaky P-key. Okay, she's pretty big too, 80,000 subs. The Sappiness. I think being sappy is like being a bit of like a, you know, a bit sad and crying, but not foolish. I think that's what it means. Take a big breath before this.
世界中の全ての人間に好かれるなんて気持ち悪いよ。だけど一つになれない教室で君と二人手を繋いでいたいのが、その暴力に白手を上げて悪感情を殺して配置セボストトゥルースなマイティップキスエロく歪んでるレバンドビース実行中の光線中乱射する強者のナンセンスを特注ルで作るライセンス分断も生んじゃった椅子取りゲーム無痛分娩で授かるベイブ壮大な内輪の領歴史と呼ぶ生きたいが死ねと言われ死にたいが生きろと言われ生きたいが死ねと言われ死にたいが生きろと言われ幸せ自慢乙女不幸を嘆いてもためずずしい言葉を避け明るい未来のため上海この世には息もできない人がたくさんいるんですよ上海この世には息もできない人がたくさんいるんですよあちらが立てばこちらが立たず譲り奪い守りへ口が一来弦で立ち止まり新しくになりなるんだ
Nice pal. Let's go. I held my breath. She's constantly maintaining like that very high power, and she has a very like Gatling gun way of dishing out the lyrics. I mean, ta 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 ta, right? It's very cadenced. I like the style. Long breath. Nice. I love this song. It's nice to see it come out. A great one too. The IPH. You're singing. Very nice girl. The big breast at the end. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, I'm the singer, nor am I an athlete, so you know, I have a very low stamina bar of breath, right? Even when like I was way more active and had much more stamina, right? For one summer I decided to, you know, do some swimming, and I would try to test how long I could hold my breath, and you know, technically you could always longer before drowning, but for me, like after even like 20-30 seconds, I was already like needed to surface. And you know, again, if I was forced under, maybe I could hold for longer because, you know, it was my human reflex making me come out. But yeah, I really don't have like big lungs, you know. I have a very big stomach, but I don't have big lungs, I think. Not that I've ever trained them. I mean, obviously, you know, you have to train that. So yeah, listening to stuff like this makes me feel like I can't breathe, you know. Very nice cover. I'm sold on the sappiness, unique name and pretty good vocals, I would say. Nice one. Next we have some streamelement, and it's a cover of Silhouette. Kanabun Silhouette, okay. Yeah, but I cannot do this one, sorry. I'm pretty sure this song and Kanabun's song get me blocked. Yeah, I've got the memory of that, which one thing that's really annoying right now with the fact that the other channel is dead, is that, you know, with the other channel in my YouTube studio setting, I had some kind of like massive list of like all of my strike over the years, all of the stuff that was blocked, and you know, it gave me a better idea of like, you know, an easier way to remember like some of the stuff that was okay or not okay, but now it's all gone, so, you know, I just have to try to remember myself, and, you know, dozens of stuff get blocked, so it's kind of hard. I think this might be a buy though. Yeah, sorry, I'll pass. Next we have some VirtuaREAL, and this is Melody, Miss You 3831 3D cover. Once again by the channel, SSS48.
说了这么多，接下来这首歌也是在我的歌单里很久的一首歌，感觉歌词非常适合我们，非常适合我们，也是代表了莹莹此刻的心情。是的，要唱一首想见你，想见你，想见你。今天终于以这样的心态和大家见面了，如愿以偿，很高兴见到你们，想见你，很想见你，无论穿越多久多远，都想要找到你。
She really has a gacha game design, huh? The emotions, they're strong. It's a very gentle song.
时光更迭了四季，人与众我红火心意，永远不退流行，是青涩的真心。未来先进科技无法模拟你拥抱暖意。如果另个时空，另个身体，能不能换另一种结局？ 想见你，只想见你，未来过去，我只想见你，穿越了千个万个。
Lyrics are great as well. Very right to the heart, honestly. was some noise.
想见你，只想见你，无来无去，我只想见你。穿越了千个万个时间线里，人海里相遇，用尽了6个世纪，对你爱情最难解的谜，会不会你也和我一样
Just a lot of good feelings.
等到一句我愿意。
Gaming. Okay. Baby. She has a lot of designs. Huh? What about the black cat though? Wow.
其实真的很感谢现代科学技术，感谢互联网，我们能以这样的方式再一次相遇。这首歌有音很喜欢的一句歌词：如果另一个时空，另一个身体，能不能换另一种结局？
I don't know the story, but there must be a lot.
我想要不一样的结局，所以此刻我站在这里，在和命运抗争一个新的活法。哪怕在这个新的时空，这具新的身体，有很多需要我克服和熬过去的坎坷也没关系，只要能见到你就好，只要有在乎我也在乎的你就好，其他人都不重要。我们终于还是在这里相遇了，不是吗？因为我知道有很多人在等我，无论是过去，是现在，亦或是未来，我已经是很多人的天使了。
Wow.
曾经的我，老是会困在痛苦和迷茫里，会有很多糟糕的情绪，突如其来的崩溃，每天都灰心丧气，心中也没有想要去的地方，心中载有波澜，不悲不喜，对任何事都丧失了兴趣，心情像死水一样。淡意的像的笑容太灿烂了，语言太风趣了，给我原本灰暗的世界带来一丝光亮，所以会更加想要每天都见到你们。谢谢夜声，可以陪我一起慢慢淡忘那一段不堪的时光。
Man, I feel like crying now.
非常感谢大家。
Actually, yeah. Like what she says, actually, it's pretty hard because obviously I'm sure you guys can imagine that I'm also kind of struggling these days. You know, we just lost the main channel after 5 years and 19,000 subs and 11,000 videos and all that, right? And it's like, you know, on one hand I want to be strong, just move on and not think about it, but on the other hand, yeah, it's like, it's a massive loss, right? And, you know, I'm back to, you know, not even 500 subs right now, I'm back to the bottom, right? You know, starting again at the bottom, having to climb my way up, having to once again, you know, claw for every subscriber and get new people to discover me and all that. And, you know, it's kind of hard, like, not to be terribly depressed off stream, off video, right? I always manage to be okay when I'm on stream on video, right? It's like, it just, you know, it's nice to be on stream on video, but yeah, like, outside of it, it's like, you know, again, I mean, I just lost 5 years of stuff that I've done and, you know, and progress in a way, right? And progress with the channel and everything, and yeah, like, you know, who knows if I'll ever manage to get back up, who knows if, like, you know, most people from my old channel will even follow. I mean, so far it hasn't been the case, right? I had 19,000 subs and, you know, I was kind of knew that most of them were dead subs. That's just what happens with a reaction channel. But I was hoping that a bit more people would come over, and obviously I'm very thankful to the studio who've come over, right? But the fact is that I went from 19,000 to now not even 500, and I was just thinking like a lot more people would come over, right? But a lot of stuff like that, which is kind of fucking me up right now. But I still, with some of the words that she said, I still want to think that obviously, even if it's only like a few people, some of you have come over, you've come to continue watching me, and that alone is what matters, It's not about how many, it's about the fact that there's still some people who care enough to come over, I need to think like that, and, that helps, yeah. So yeah, that got me kind of emotional, some of what she said, and the song as well, no doubt. There's the link. Next we have some Elfrench Sun. Alright, this is gonna probably raise the mood. The song is Ashvet. And who's the vocalist this time? Anatan. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I need that right now. Get me out of this mood. Get me hyped up, come on. I need this. Baração. Gorgeous art as always. Love the intensity. The drumming, epic. Le pattern est sick. Man, the impact of the drums. And the impact of Anatan's voice. Too short but sick. Yeah, that was sick. That was pretty cool. Elfrench Sun, I never considered them clear, but their stuff is always sick, yeah. Maybe a bit short. I mean, it's 3 minutes, but it felt kind of like another minute was needed. Yeah, I don't know. That was cool though. Anatan's voice is sick, and the drumming was really stand out in this one. It's like the tempo was faster or something, so it was kind of ahead or something, yeah. Really cool. Really cool. Seriously. Okay. Next we have some Yano Kuromu, and it's a cover of Focus by Kira. Okay, interesting. From Vespo. I don't think I know this one.
Your attention now, but you don't know me yet. 君の奥底まで動かす目線で溢れる弱気はもうとる天下 Can't listen no one else say go.
Shit.
Hands up. 今度の背中に関連した目がに I'll freeze it up. Got it ice cold in my body. You wanna know but you don't. 進化させる No, I'm not cold. I'm a shine, 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 shine. Can't stop. Kid, make my fantasy. Now you see. 星空を너무 소 마른 더 다시 me Hidden different in my universe Come find me now Hear the voice this can't leave now まだ見ぬ世界の真髄を見せてあげるから Baby from now Count down let me focus and
I'm gonna lie, it feels a little more Giga than Kira. I mean, I guess Kira has changed his style and we haven't really heard his more modern song that much. But yeah, maybe it's because it's not in English, I guess. Maybe that's why. Cool and cute.
You wanna follow me? We take him down, yes. I'll do what you do. I gonna feel the proof code when I move, when I focus. I'll tell you what to do. Knows another bulletproof code when I do, will I do when I focus on me. Bugging my best self and that's what that you know.
She's nailing the vibe though.
Ready to shoot like Mayday. This is your emergency. Working under pressure, baby. I can do this in my sleep. Show no cause I'm worried I'll take. I can't get that you not to know. When I go, I'm a shine, 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 shine. Stop, kid, makes my fantasy. Now you see, can go. Nail lower, so to the catch you need. Hidden defeat in my universe. Come find me now. Clear my mind of all these sides. Count down, let me focus. And it must be
Oui, je pense Focus is great.
So don't get too close when I'm You wanna follow me?
True.
Yes, I'll tell you what to do. I gonna feel the proof code when I move, when I focus. I'll tell you what to do. Knows another bulletproof code when I do, will I do when I focus.
Uma.
Don't break your mind, focus. Wanna try to play catch up, follow my mind. I'ma get you talking about it out. Can you read on me now? You wait till morning sun down. Put my feet on the ground. Make a soul out the cool ass. Be so guessing no stress. King as you want me to sex. What's next? Take a guess, yes. I'll tell you what to do.
Ah, wiesz, że się Christmas. Yeah. Uma of the Muslims. Okay. I mean, at times it's very moe, right? But at times she actually sounds kind of cool in the style and very convincing, yeah. It's a bit of a mix in that way, but a good mix, obviously, yeah. Interesting. Nice little cover, I would say. I enjoyed that. That's some nice Kuromu. Very cute. Oh yeah, someone is mentioning our Gal cover, and it feels very similar, yeah. No doubt. That's why I said it's more like a Giga song than a Kira song, no? I don't know. Next we have some Sora, Tokino Sora, and the song is Diva. It's an official song composed by Ayla from Dream Monster. Okay. Okay.
高鳴る心臓に祈りを乗せて曖昧な夢を描く幻想は想像のまま終われないんだ
時の空へビーチOK. Pretty fun, pretty catchy. Diva. I mean, she is a diva. Such thing a diva is like double meaning, right? Like sometimes it's like a positive, you know, someone who's like an absolute diva, like a great performer, you know. But then you also have diva in like a negative way, right? Like someone who's making it all about themselves and is kind of annoying. Yeah. Hello, comment ouf. So high pitched. I did, of course I did. I feel like this visual and maybe some of the composition of this song feels kind of waka. No? Red string of fate. It's a pretty good song. Diva, yeah. It's a nice one, pretty fitting for Solar. A great showcase of her crazy high pitch, as often. Sorry about the cat, it is what it is. Cat is gonna cat. Yeah, pretty good one. And again, a bit of waka vibe, not only from that art visual, but even from the composition a little bit. I was thinking that from the beginning, but yeah. Very good song. Always enjoy me some Solar. Okay, well, that was nice. Next, we are continuing the video from last time. Beyond the Vespo Fest. by our subs.
はい、こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。
はい、今タクシーの中です。
向かってます。
はい、朝めちゃめちゃ早く2人で集合して今から向かいたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
今から朝ごはんを食べていきます。
いただきます。
But actually, I was thinking like, was there subtitles last time? But no, okay, it's a clip and now there's subtitles. Okay, I was like, why did I translate last? I remember translating last time. I was like, why did I translate if there was subtitle? Was I stupid? But no, we watched the non-translated version before. That's right.
いただきます。
はい、早く着いた1時間前に着いた3人組です。はい、まなずなんかもうあまりにもねリスナーの予想通りのメンツが1時間前に集まりました。
早いな。
サンドイッチこれ3人で食べます。レン君からポスカを書いてもらいました。なんと ナズピ大好きらしい。はい。
Blessings of blindness.
大好きみたいです。両思いです。ありがとうございます。あ、運営さんから大好きのメッセージは NG と言われました。これ違法です。はい、こんにちは。今私は立花ひなのさんにインタビューしに来てます。ひなのさん、今の気持ちはどうですか？
高鳴ってます。胸が。私たち今高鳴ってる。
はい。
何に出すの
YouTube。ちなみにうるはさん、
はい、
今の気持ちは？
眠いです。
でしょうね。
Sounds like that, yeah.
うちなんで今日来たのって言ってたもんだって。ライブするためですよ。はい、ケータリングこちらです。
おはようございます。ケータリングで
何食べてました？
サンドイッチも食べたし、エビのビスクみたいなやつも食べたいし、フレンチトーストも食べたいし、
食べてないんやん。
パニーニも美味しい。
食べたい。
美味しいって話ね。待って美味しいじゃない。
She wants to.
これじゃない？
She
これ
doesn't.
じゃない？
これ絶対3つしかないから絶対食った方がいい。
私はエマダソウとレン君とサンドイッチを食べました。
ブルーベリーサンド、ジャムサンドがこちらにあるんだけど、これもマジで美味しい。卵チーズで。
なんてやつこれ？
なんだっけな。
本レイゼン。
本レイゼン。
マンゴーとか言って。いやマンゴーやん。
こちらです。
マンゴー。
まあ確かにね。
本レイゼン。
これね、マジで
昨日マンゴーじゃないのって思ってたけど、卵チー
Just
ズ。
looks like a sandwich on the image, I guess.
なんかね、甘じょっぱいなんかやつでめっちゃうまいの。食べてほしい。マジ。
はい、何を頼んだんですか？
ロコモコです。
ロコモコ。すごい。
どっち食べる？
見て決めたい。あと何でしたっけ？タコライス。
So I fully ate well like 2 hours ago, so this doesn't make me too hungry. I'm
何さ
good.
タコライスやろ。タコライス知らん人おる？
I feel full.
ひなの食べよう。ひなの食べる？どっち食べんの？こちらがロコモコです。ひなのさん。
私ロコモコ。
タコライスにしよう。
Taco rice.
おー、完成。私タコライスにしよう。
みんなタコやん。
タコじゃねえよ。ちなみにタコライス別に。
なんでタコなん？
Taco rice.
はい、このぐらい大丈夫です。
Oh, you probably mean like taco octopus, right? Not like an actual taco.
ロコモコで。ハンバーグ半分でお願いします。
Give it a full hamburger though.
多分きっと半分だけ食べる人も多分いると思うんで。
That looks really good though. Now I'm hungry actually.
ありがとうございます。
Didn't take long.
目玉焼きを1枚
The
くだ
curse
さ
of
い。
being fat.
ミネストローネスープ欲しいです。マカロニサラダもちょびっと欲しいです。今からお昼ご飯食べていきます。みんなタコライス。エマタソはロコモコ丼。私もロコモコにした。やっぱり
Loco moco.
タコライスはタコじゃないですよ。
なんでタコやろ？
知らん。
タコスの中に挟む具材をご飯の上に乗せてるからタコライスなの。多分。
ひなのは白式です。
知らないです。
じゃあデマの可能性もありますこれ。
は
い、ちなみに裏ではゲームイベントやってます。流れてます。
い。出ます。
最初ゲームなんだっけ？ホールガイズ？へえ。リサちゃんが勝つに1票。
でもさ、なんかツイートでさ、なんていうの、ソロでやってるけどトロールしたみたいな。めっちゃトロールなんだけどみたいなツイートしなかった。
まあ大丈夫、もっとみんなの方がトロールだか
そりゃ
ら。
そうだ。そりゃそう。
はい。
That's
すみ
possible.
さんはなんでロコモコにしたんですか？
ロコモコがうまいのが。
私もロコモコ食べたよ。今フレンチトースト食べてます。私さハンバーグさ半分にしてもらったから半分あるで。1個食うかお前は。私
やめて。
食うで。
Shut down, I mean.
あすみさんです。
1個食べる？
食べれると思う。
今日よく食うね。食うやめてね。
昨日も私めっちゃ爆食お菓子部してたよ。
昨日あれでしょ？八宝菜と麻婆ナスだったでしょ？
あ、そう八宝菜食べた。
でもナスビが怖かったので八宝菜を食べたらしいです。
はい。
何さんですか？
何が？
ご飯だよ。
ロコモコ。
ロコモコだって。
ロコモコ食べます。
Is it like shapes on
さっき
the
はタコ
left
ライスが
side?
人気でした。
あ、そうなんだ。
うん。
じゃあロコモコです。
私もロコモコ食べました。美味しかったです。
美味しそう。何してんの？
動画撮ってる。
おはようございま
何食
す。
べる？
ロコモコにしよう。でもタコライスも美味しそうだな。
これ両方いけんちゃう？
両方？
両方っていけるんですか？
We really get to put rice into everything.
あいがけいけるって。
いや、それはね、実は知ってんだよね。
昨日ね。
うん。
ハンバーグ半分ありますよ。私半分しか食ってないんで。
それいただきます。
あ、じゃあ半分食べます。ウヒが。
うん。
じゃああいがけください。そんな食うの？
食わない。
は？
ちょぴっと食べる。
ちょびっとみたいです。
ご飯これぐらいで。
いや、安すぎる。こんぐらいでこれで大丈夫。
意外と多かった。
うちの犬より少々。
いやもうやばかった。危ない。で野菜なしで。
And depends on the side of the
う
dog.
ちの犬より食わなくておもろい。あのご飯の量だったら。
こうタコミートがすごい美味しそうだなと思って。
Taco meat.
どれぐらいですか？
That
ご
does
飯
look pretty tasty.
半分かけてもらいます。わあ美味しそう。
美味しそうです。
めっちゃうまそう。
I am actually getting hungry.
食べます。トマトだから野菜。あ、お願いします。
Wait.
これもコーンフレー
I
ク。
always forget, wasn't there a thing where like tomatoes are actually fruits? Or am I thinking of a different thing that was like debated?
もですか？
これなんでですか？
トルティーヤ。
あ、トルティーヤ。
すみません、コーンフレークが頼んでた。
It's cornflake.
マヨなしでお願いします。
何取ってるんですか？
ウヒのご飯。
ウヒのご飯。
ウヒさん。
あいがけになった。何食べるんですか？
私もロコモコ食べたい。
楽しいやけんの。適当に。
こっちがあれビスコメンバー以外
あ、そうなんだ。仕分けてたんだ。
分けてた
人参食べた？
吐き出して
食べれるやん、人
And I
参。
remember I saw a video yesterday on Reddit of like some guy who unboxed some Yu-Gi-Oh card, except he was a bit careless huh? and used scissors, you know, to like open the pack even though they're meant to be ripped open, right? And he ended up getting like a ultra rare card that's worth like 20,000 or something, but because he opened it with scissors, he accidentally cut off the top, and so the price probably went down to like just a few hundred.
食べようと思えば。
ちっちゃいから食べれる
じゃあちっちゃく刻んで食べさせたらいいのね。人参は。ウルパンチ。
本当だ
こちら出たカードサイン書いてくれました。
Look a bit empty,
お部
this
屋の
card.
住人3枚書いてもらいました。やっぱレアなんで。すみれさんはサイン合ってるかわかんないらしいです。はい。何？置いて。はい、今プレゼントが来ました。
Un choco?
Un
Like
choco?
poop choco?
はいガキですね。開けてみます。あ、そういうこと。猫からうんこ出てくるってこと？あ、うんちょこってうんこ出てくるってことね。
うんこ出てきた？
うん、猫からうんこ出てくる。
I mean,
ほら。そういうこと。はい。そういうことか。ラムチうんち食べる？
I love looking at nothing.
ね使うよ。はいドリンクでーす。こうなるの？私これキラリン V なんだっけストロベリーだ。
That does look pretty tasty.
マジうまそうだみたいな。どれ？
ガチうまじゃない？
ガチうま。
ガチうまドリンクだよ。
これガチうまドリンク。
ガチうまドリンク。
これ？
ちなみにマジで味うまいからね。
何味？
Like you don't want to sip everything. Oh man, that looks really good though. That makes me try and reach for like, you know, McDonald's is kind of like over expensive these days, but I really like their, yeah, like their kind of frozen dessert like this. Huh? Like they tend to taste super good. Huh? Reminds me of like last time I had it years ago. I would have one right now. I think it was called a Sunday maybe. Yeah. Alright, anyway, we'll leave it at that. It's been 10 minutes. So, as always, making it fair to everybody. But yeah, what can I say? I mean, you know, they're cute, as always. We can't see much of anything because obviously they can't show themselves, right? But very cute. Alright. Nice clip. Next we have Navel. NH, I can't pronounce it. NELV maybe, extension sequel full level showcase by Willy. Je vais dash, I assume. What is going on? Second lower level. It's almost impossible to see, to follow the dice. Wow. It's actually like out in my eyes. Wow. I feel like my eyes are about to cry. On one side I want to say like props to the level of work this must have taken. On the other side I want to say this is almost unwatchable. I mean, it's like too much, no? Okay, yeah, it's not as bad. I guess there's less colors. Oh, absolutely. One thing I dislike about this though is like the screen tearing effect. It looks like, you know, you haven't put on vsync or something. That looks so annoying. Ah. I've never watched a video like this. I mean, a video where like my eyes actually hurt from staring at it. That's a new one. The start is fine though. The first part was too much, but the second part is pretty nice actually. Music is pretty good atmosphere, yeah? Might be a story with all the kanji as well. Okay. I mean, again, like, on one side, I'm like really impressed by the dedication for like that first half, you know, to make something like that. But also, it's like, I actually thought it hurt my eyes, you know, like it feels like almost unwatchable. I'm not really like exaggerating, right? It felt kind of terrible to look at, but still in a kind of aesthetic way. So yeah. Yeah, this was something. I mean, Geometry Dash map maker just trying to outdo each other in the most dance per second amount of stuff on screen. It's kind of insane. Yeah, insane stuff. Here's the link. Insane. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, this was an experience. I can say that much. Let's take that. Okay. Right here, I think. Man, my eyes actually still hurt. I'm not even joking. Like, I feel like I can't focus. Next, we have some Kumawari Kuma. I think I know her. She's from MIDI Pro. Yeah, I think we saw her in clips of Newtown or Madtown, yeah? Maybe. I think so. So yeah, this is a cover of Clover Club. Okay. Nice sound. Kawaii. Kind of a Becky voice. Nice dedicated. So cute. I didn't know the song, but obviously I like it. It's moish. The tongue out, Sugeki kind of move up. It's catchy though. Quite fun, no? Yeah, look at good. That's you. I like her voice quite a bit. Yeah. Kawaii, that's what I can say. Okay, so very cute. I mean, we might have listened to her before, you know. MIDI Pro, I'm still kind of like discovering and being confused about, so you know, it takes some time. Doing fine. It takes some time. So cute is what I can say. Yeah. Okay. Next we get some Botaku. Well, this is a song for the game from Sega Chunism. I forget how it's pronounced. What happened that day in that room? Botaku feat. Shiki. I think it's a voice bank. down. Definitely a Vsinger song. Is it over his bank? I don't know. Aussi love the kind of gothic energy of this. Adds a lot. As we said, we haven't really listened to modern otaku, I mean, from the last 2 years or something, right? We really haven't kept up with him. But man, it feels so different. Like, there isn't the more huge impact moment of his visual song. Here it's all like actually flowing, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, maybe I just haven't heard him do a rhythm game song before, but damn, it doesn't feel the most otaku. More like Cosmopi or something. Kinda fun though. I don't dislike the song, yeah. It's a good amount of spamming without being too much, I think I would say. Yeah. Pretty cool song. Crazy, obviously. Alright. Next we have a Despite Battle. Oh, this is the new other band from Bang Dream, Mill Sage. A Despite Battle begins. Composer lyricist Kentaro Fuji. Okay, well, I enjoyed the group. Even though I don't know if it was like the craziest first impression, right? Though obviously I need to listen to more from them. So yeah, I'm interested in what style this group will have. I mean, will they feel very different? That they're going to cover like their own niche? Or will there be another similar group? Let's see with this song. The title makes me think it's going to be very intense, but let's find out. I'm hype. おう。Nice rock, maybe. Very good voice. So clean. Oh, I like the pattern. Drummer is going crazy. Our voice feels very familiar. I guess she doesn't sound too far away from Sui from Yoshika, No? Toge toge, with my good singing now. Maybe, yeah. Music goes on though. Again, I did not dislike the other band, but this is much more strong for me, yeah? Like on one side, you know, vocal-wise, well, she's a great singer, you know, she's not particularly standout. It does feel, you know, not that far away from my go, and I was also thinking Yoshika, yeah. Which, you know, it's good singing, maybe not the most standout voice, but in terms of music, yeah, like there's something much more pattern and maybe math rock or something. And I think that's what's standing out to me, yeah. I mean, yeah, like music-wise, it's really, really strong. If they can play this level live, obviously, which I assume they can, right? Yeah, it's a great start. Twice the view as the mark. Okay, sold. Signature change in this song, unusual from Vanity, yeah. Really was making me think of, like, I don't know if it is math rock, but made me think of the kind of band like that, you know, where they're just constantly doing some craziness. So yeah, very strong. Oh yeah, 200,000 views, okay. This is big, yeah. This is big. Yeah. Now obviously, you know, music being good is the first part. After that, they need to have some strong character and all that. I mean, they really killed it with My Go and Ave Magicas, so hopefully they're cooking something with this group. Yeah, hopefully they're cooking something. Sounds great. I'm really sold. Yeah, I'm really sold. Here's a link. So yeah, I guess I'll be looking forward to more songs from both bands. I think the other one still has potential to be good. But yeah, the first song was, you know, enjoyable, but just not very standout by the level of Bang Dream at this point, you know. Yeah. But you know, they might have need some time to really get into a groove, maybe. Okay, I'm into it. Looking forward to more Mill Sage. Also, Mill Sage is like, you know, it's a good name. It doesn't really mean anything, I think, but it's catchy to say Mill Sage. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Next, we have some KMNZ, rapper hip-hop VTubers, right? Agadi Sagadi Spicy Chocolate, feat.Itachi and Cheon, covered by KMNZ, Lita and Nero. Okay. Cool.
中盤時中で食ってた牛丼並み優先から響く充電に導かれてた運命の日バッボイルーボイなりやしなかったそれでもできる確かめたかった滝やり方手に神が
Good vibe with the guitar.
ラップだけは負けやしなかった大いなる皆肌シュレスマジかいかんしかい悪ガキの天才今日はウィンナー明日はルーザー無限の繰り返し中などでも上が神様感謝諦めのファリサーあまりのしぶとさに涙目のヘラ朝飯前にまた沸かしちまったまたもやこいつにやられちまったこの命がくたばるまでやり続け
I really like this more fun style of rapping. あ、綺麗よ。Really cool.
俺のことを舐めてた奴らが手のひら返してたってらあの日の情熱と固い決意はいずれこうなると分かってたどこで生まれてもどこで育ってもひっくり返せる魅惑の世界かつてない歴史を作るまでの過程が金では買えないような諦めるなんて簡単だよやり続けるのが難関かも今までしてきた散々苦労もフローに変えるぜガンガンかもオーバーグランアンダーグラン全ては自分の判断だろ伸びしろしかないバカ野郎が選んだスタイルはバカン野郎 Ready go この命がくたばるまでやり続ける疑いはね志半ば
Really bang on. I mean, KM and MZ are really like making a comeback between the song we checked out at the beginning of the stream, you know, this new like subgroup that they have, and main K and MZ. It's pretty awesome. And if you guys don't know, they've been around for a while. I mean, I don't know if they're like OG, but we were reacting to them even 5 years ago, right? But they never had like the most attention, and I think like 2 years ago or so, they almost basically gave up. I think one of the members left, but then they got 2 new members, and since then, yeah, seems like they've been thriving, and they're really like putting out some crazy hip-hop rapping stuff as far as like female VTuber rapper. It's really a great evolution. First take, yeah. When are we getting more VTuber on the first take? Sick, absolutely sick. Love the vibe. Hello AGM. Yeah, it's kind of like oh, this song was even on the first take before. Yeah, this is a great contrast to the earlier KMNZ song we checked out, which was like most over the top badass gangsta rap. Well, this one is more like the friendly, fun, kind of bouncy rap, I would call it. I don't know if this is any kind of genre name, but that's what I call stuff. Yeah, just again, like ton of great variety from KMNZ. They're seriously cooking. I'm very impressed, and a great comeback from them over the year. This is very cool. Okay, great stuff. Next we get some Fubuki, and this is I Can't Wait, feat. Fubuki. It's a cover of Woof. Original song. I don't know. Okay, let's just check it out then. Some fubuking. Kawaii. It's like the sex guy meme. This is great. Love it, love it. Feli Fubuki. Oh, Kurokani. I don't know why I absolutely love the self-yuri of Fubuki and Kurokani, right? Technically it's both herself, but, you know, I think a concept that's not explored enough is self-incest with self-cest with split personality. Artists have not dove into that subject too much, and I think there's potential. As they say, love yourself, and what is better than Yuri self-cest? Just saying. Just saying. Alright, very fun, pretty short though, only a minute and a half, but that was cute. I enjoyed the cuteness, what can I say? Moish, peak moish. Next we have, some more peak moe I guess. Calf tries to enter someone else's hotel by Suna. Oh, can I watch? Seems okay.
いやー、そうだ、1ミリでつながっていくんですけどラジオで話したんだけどさ、先日香川県に足を運んだんです。私愛子さんのライブを見に行ったんだけどね、めちゃくちゃそのライブが良かったんだけど、そのラジオでさ、話してないこと1個あって、ホテルに泊まったんですよね。でホテルに泊まってさ、1回香川県着いて荷物を置いて、でライブに向かったわけよ。で帰ってきたら、あれ部屋の鍵が開かないってなって、ガチャガチャ。
I can tell a similar story. Like I live in this apartment building now, and there's 4th floor, but you know, like most apartment building, every door looks the same and every floor looks the same. It's really quick to climb, and you know, I am someone who's often spacing out, and one time, and it's actually it's happened a few times, but like one time was really bad, where I basically was, you know, I went to do something, I came back, I started going up the stairs, and then I didn't really pay attention, and I thought I was on the right floor. So I tried to open the door, right? And it opens a little bit, but there was like it's not exactly a chain, but kind of like a chain, right? To hold back the door from the inside. And then I look inside, and I'm like, fuck, this doesn't look like my place. And I real quick close the door again and just bolt up the next floor to my actual apartment. And it's actually happened to me 2 or 3 more times, where I almost opened that door before realizing, oh yeah, that's right, this isn't here. I need to go 1 more floor. And it's obviously just because I'm spacing out, right? Like, you know, climbing stairs is boring, so you're just spacing out. But yeah, it's happened to me a few times. Frankly, I think if the door had opened, because I was barely looking, you know, I was just thinking about stuff while walking. If the door was actually fully opening, I would have probably got in, closed the door, and then when I turned around, I would have probably seen that the inside looks different. And that would have been very awkward if, like, I think some old couple living there, you know, it would have been pretty awkward. I can't lie.
ガチャガチャって何回もやってたの。おかしいなって。そしたら中から男の人の何ですかって声が聞こえてきて、と思って、誰みたいな。でもうこんばんはしか言えなくてさ、こんばんはって言って。でそしたらその男性が出てきてさ、なんですかって言われて、私の部屋なんですけどって言ってなんかチラって。
The only thing on the door is like a little people. Otherwise, they're like those very big, heavy, grey metal door, I guess. They all look the same.
で見たらなんかおじさんのキャリーケースらしきものが開かれてて、でおじさんなんかお風呂入った後っぽくて、なんでお風呂入ってるんだろうみたいな。なんでお風呂入ってるんですかって聞いちゃったりとかしてさ、そして、いや私の部屋だからですけどって若干怒り気味で言われたのね。いや私も同じ部屋でって言って、ちょっと鍵見せてもらえますかって言って鍵見せてもらったら、やっぱその番号が書かれてたんよ。だからあれと思って、すみませんって言って一旦退散したの。めちゃくちゃ怖くなっちゃって、で、フロントの人にさ、同じ部屋の番号の部屋に入ったんですけどみたいな息も絶え絶えで、その必死に説明したんよ。なんか知らない人がいてみたいな。で鍵フロントの人に見せたら、これ隣のホテルですねって言われて。
Wait, she didn't, like, okay, that's a whole different level. She didn't go to the wrong room, she went to the wrong hotel. Okay, I think I wouldn't be that bad.
私ホテル自体をさ、間違って
I mean, how similar can they look though?
入ってて。
Wow. That's kind of crazy.
びっくりしたマジで。その部屋にいた人にさ、なんか私も怖かった。
It's something that happens with cars too, on like a big parking lot, right? Like, you know, especially if you have a very generic kind of car, you know, and there's a lot of the same model. I think it's happened to everybody in that situation to accidentally try to open someone else's car, you know.
だからさ、なんでお風呂入ってるんですかとか言っちゃって、そりゃお風呂入ってるだろみたいな。
That's embarrassing.
そう、おじさんも怖かったと思う。本当に申し訳ないことをしてしまった。最悪。そう、そんなことがありましたね。結構なんだろう。初めての経験っていうかないよね。あるわけがない話なんだけど。ホテルを間違えるって何？だって一回入ってるんだよ。自分で言うんだけど、おかしいよね。なんで忘れる？部屋番号とか階フロア間違えるとかはあるけど、建物自体を間違えるっていうのは。
Maybe the two look the same, I don't know. It's possible.
皆さんも知らない土地ではホテルを間違えないように気をつけてくださいね。なんか今年の密かな目標はこういう。
Absolute moekaf. I mean, yeah, I don't think I can be scatterbrained and not pay attention, you know, but maybe not to that level, I think. Maybe not to that level. That's kind of crazy. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Funny story. I would think about like this embarrassing moment forever if that was me. Like that would haunt me for months. Good one. Next we have some Peaky P-key, and this is Wait Moment, composed by Yusuke Takeda. Okay.
そんなふてくされたままこの気持ちの正体は何だろう負けたくない意地を張って胸が苦しいまんまじゃ達成感なんて無理無理生まれやしない Give life, give life, give life, life Make chance, make chance, make chance, please
Good ride on. little bit. It does show a bit, you know, not sad, but like, yeah, it's a bit melancholic though. It's not pure fun, this one. Beautiful notes. Nice notes. Yeah, maybe a bit melancholic. I don't know. There's a feeling like that to this one. To me, at least. Okay. I like it. Nice song. Some good Peaky P-key. That was nice. No comments on this one. Is the link. I enjoyed it. Okay. Next we have monitoring covered in 3 languages. Omarchen and so Park Dealer, Emoji, and I always forget the name. What does her name translate to? Nelling. Okay. My Marchen we haven't checked out in a minute, yeah. Okay, well, 3 language monitoring from niconico. Japanese, English, Korean. Okay.
It doesn't matter what you need to do, we'll pull on our knee. They're homie, tie wine into my shoulder. 더 가만히 있지 말아줘, 모두 다 쏟아내.
I'd open the door. The low of Yandere and adding more than one cancels out the craziness maybe. So it should be fine. So catchy. Also good like ladders of voice, I guess, in pitch. Such a fun song, I mean, it's always amazing how much it niconico is managing to produce. Very fun. Very fun cover, I mean, again, I like the variety of voice. In the end, I feel like the variety of language doesn't really stand out as much as the variety of voice, right? Because in the flow of the song, you don't fully notice how much they're switching language. But yeah, pretty fun, I'd say. Pretty fun. Okay, well, glad she got some marching after a long time, you know? The nice little Korean vsinger group, I would say. Next we have Arare, cover of an happy refrain from Waka. Do I know this person? No, the design just looks familiar. Yeah, no, not familiar. Well, familiar with the design, but not the person. Okay, some Waka, let's go. Classic. Strong voice. So catchy. Great intensity. So many great vsingers always. Does look a bit like Django, no? From Zenless. happy. Happy. Amazing cover, man. As always, all I can say is rest in peace work. Like, such a shame. I often think that when I listen to some Itaite work, but man, it's already been almost 10 years or something, but seriously, like, what a shame for, like, all the more incredible music he might have made, you know. Obviously, it's a selfish thing to say, right? And it's just sad that he lost his life overall, but man, what a genius composer. And yet, you know, I feel like we had seen nothing of what he might do over decades. Incredible. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. Amazing cover. Okay. Next we get にじさんじ. Oh, with Nogizaka 46. Okay. I don't know if this is good to check. I mean, it doesn't say anything in the description, but like I'm thinking this is like a real idol group, and you know, is this a good idea to check this out on stream? Okay, I'll just be safe and skip this. Replacement is okay, of course. It might be okay, but like, I don't know. I'm not taking a chance right now, at least. Yeah, sorry. So next we have Toko, Lun Lun, and I always forget the name, Maruchi. Meruto, Kuramochi Meruto. I combined. This is from a singing stream, 111. 111. Umbrella, Mrs. Gnapple. Let's go. Always a pleasure to listen to Toko. Could listen to always forever. So only Toko is singing this one. I was thinking it's gonna be funny, of course, to hear the contrast with Lun Lun, but I guess I'm fine with this. I mean, Toku's voice is a treasure, so. So much emotion too without being over the top, you know? I think that's what I love. Wow. So good, huh? Never get tired of the voice. Perfect. Perfect. Almost kind of glad that Lulu Kuremushi didn't really join in. Just pure Toko peak. Seriously. Incredible. Never get tired of her voice. Yeah. If only she did ASMR now. That's the only thing missing from her arsenal of greatness. This is amazing. Okay. Love that. Love that, love that. Next we have Amala, cover of Da 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 Do. No, it's not a cover, it's an original. Amala feat.初音Miku versus Teto. Okay. I guess it's pretty so I didn't know because 500,000 subs. That's pretty massive. Crazy art style, hein? It's really a new time, and it's been for like a year or two now, but Miku vs Teto, it's, you know, bound to be popular. I love the colors. crazy visuals. Daru. FPS high school. Zeta Akatsuki. Let's see, let's see. Daru. I mean, ultra catchy. I'd say this is pretty sick. I wonder if we've actually never heard this producer before, because this style is not, like, it feels kind of familiar in some way. But man, great song, great song. Vocaloid really is not dying, like, so much banger coming out and going viral to an extent, yeah. I mean, 8 hours ago I know it's 1,000 views, so 200,000 views, so yeah. This is great. Let me take a look at the channel. Amala. They've done... Oh, Daikira, yeah. I recognize that one. We've definitely checked out that one, yeah. And Bomkuchen and Credit, I think we might have also checked out. Okay. Great style. Great style. Okay. Next we get by Ninja Zombie channel, Zeta and Su match up against each other in public before the tournament. Okay.
You will actually make people mad.
Now everybody's playing that new, well, I don't know if it's new, but like a Nintendo tennis game.
Wait a minute. 何も喋んないなと思ったらみんなのコメントも見ずにひたすら戦うボットになったってことだからよろしく。水宮は勝手な女だから。Including me, if it hits me.
1-0.
And the monkey is like out there. It's taunting.
1-all.
Look at that, it's taunting. It's taunting.
I know Knidu is doing amazing. Like, she's ranked in the top 30 worldwide. Oh, shot.
2-1.
Woohoo! Monkey taunt. Smash! Uchi?
Zeta's doing pretty great.
見えないぜ。何も見えない。これがテニス。これがテニス。
準備はできたかな。
Alright. I mean, you're supposed to make a noise every time you hit. Like, if you watch some of the highlights of real tennis match from the pros, they almost sound like they're moaning sometimes. Like, I can't show you the noise, but it's, you know, it's kind of funny. So yeah, you're supposed to put your everything into it. Even if it's virtual tennis. Kind of like if you're playing a virtual racing game, you have to, you know, if you crash, you have to act like you're crashing. You get better by role playing.
嘘でしょ
Nice.
嘘でしょ2000万だろ
ラリーが続いているぞ
Ouais, c'est so cute.
ついにマッチポイントだ
ゼータ先輩に戦えない女だと思われたらまずい。泉谷だって戦える女なんだ。
6 and 6. Actually, pretty even.
体勢を崩しながらもいい感じだ
Ah, okay. Su has taken the lead.
嘘でしょ
ゼータ先輩に最初に戦う女がこんな弱っちい女なんてと思われるところだ。危ない本当に。危ない。
You did pretty great, huh?
Terus ngelawan dia sebelum turnamen itu maksudnya apa?
Well, now you have a storyline to take revenge in the tournament. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I love how Hololive is always doing this kind of tournaments. You know, always some good content between like the training to then the actual tournament. It's fun stuff. Here's the link. Fun clip. Okay. Next we get Aidura MV. Love Your Cortisol, ft.Miku, Teto and Seka by Keniko. I think cortisol is like a medicine, but I don't know for what. Wait, let me look it up. I'm sure there's some joke here that I need to get. It's a steroid hormone that your adrenal gland, the gland on top of your kidney, make. It affects several aspects of your health and helps regulate your body response to stress. Okay. Naruhodo. I thought it was a drug, but okay. It was nice to see the map of the song. Is it Vietnamese? Miku. This all look like 20 years ago GIF. Like here, okay. Catchy. Catchy. I'm familiar with Seka. the shield meme. It's pretty cozy. Okay. Where do you even find all those memes? Seka's voice is pretty soothing. No more memes. Dislike. It's a nice song. I'm guessing the lyrics are probably big names, but since, you know, I don't understand the language, it just feels like a comfy song for me. Okay. Me think it's pretty comfy, yeah? What language was it again? I said it Vietnamese, but I'm not confident, and, you know. United States, okay, well, that doesn't tell me then. Except if it is actually English and I couldn't tell. I can't tell, yeah. Maybe if I take this and I do something like, what language is this? Well, Google Translate, maybe it can tell me. Yeah, Vietnamese, okay. I wasn't off. I'm always like afraid of confusing. There's a few languages a bit similar, like Vietnamese, Thailandese, is that how you say it? You know, some from like East Asia, I tend to be a bit confused sometimes, you know, and it feels bad when you're like not guessing right. Yeah, good stuff. Fun and cozy song. I enjoy. Okay, next we have. Oh, I think this is. This is I forget the name, but from Wednesday Campanella. Yeah, but this is more of the にじさんじ live stuff. And Wednesday Campanella is totally bad. Like, well, I guess they're doing Woini, which is not from Wednesday Campanella, but Wednesday Campanella stuff get blocked, so. Yeah, I'll pass the one out here, I'll pass this one for safety, you know. It might be okay, but, you know, I don't want to risk it. Next we have a guide to Minami Tanaka.
Minasan, okari nasai. Today we've got a feisty cutie with quite a big resume. Someone I feel is super underrated despite being around for almost 10 years now. Minami Tanaka, born January 22nd, 1996 in Kanazawa within the Ishikawa Prefecture. Currently affiliated with 81 Produce. From an early age, she loved anime like Magical Doremi and Sailor Moon. The reason she wanted to become a voice actress was when she saw so many names in the end credits of a show. During her early elementary days, she realized that anime voices were voiced by real people, and that in turn made her want to see her own name in the end credits of an anime. During her elementary school graduation ceremony, she declared that she wanted to become a voice actress in the future and play multiple roles. To achieve her dream, in high school, she entered a theater club to understand the joy of acting, and so that she could join a specialized voice broadcast club. Also, when she was in high school, she visited Comic Cat. To top off her high school experience, when she was 16 and talking with her teacher about her future, when she said she wanted to become a voice actor, her teacher said, "Don't bother, just go to college." That's a big ouch. Wow. Minami got the last laugh though. Wait till you see this voiceover resume. In September of 2012, Minami auditioned for Avex and 81 Produce.
I mean, you know, on one side you can say fuck teachers because so many of them are bad and terrible, but also it's like, you know, if you put yourself into their shoes, you know, you probably have a lot of students who have clearly unrealistic dreams, and maybe 1 out of 100 might actually make it at their dreams, so, you know, I guess it probably makes sense to just crush their dream and tell them to do something realistic. You know, it's not a popular thing to do, but I guess it makes sense, yeah.
New project, Wake Up Girls. Her specific audition was at the second Annie Song vocal audition, and she passed, beating over 2,000 other auditioners. In 2014, she had her voice acting debut as a few unnamed characters, but this was also the year the Wake Up Girls animation began to air, and she would voice her character, Minami Katayama.
Man, Wake Up Girls, I think I watched the first season of that, but I remember nothing about it. it was very forgettable.
Characters in the series share the same first name with their seiyuu. Also, on top of having image colors, hers was yellow by the way, they also have an image animal, with Minami's being a tiger. With the ladies throughout the years from 2014 to 2018, she released 7 full singles. Aside from this, she was non-Manaka in Prepara, something she still performs as to this day. And she would eventually voice 4 more characters, I'll just mention them now, the trio Junon, Kanan, and Pinan, who are just different forms of the main character I just mentioned, but she also voiced Nodoka. She even sang using 3 different voices. Damn. Still in 2014, by the way, she had another lead role of Hana Fountainsten in Hana Yamata. In 2015...
Oh, that's a good one. Hana Yamata was a pretty good moe anime about like a very unique Japanese dance style, I guess.
All 7 of the Wake Up Girls won the special award at the 9th Seiyuu Awards. Minami also released a photo book called The Last Teen Summer. She then began to voice Hinata Akano in Assassination Classroom, and also having 2 roles in Akadal, Princess Kiara and Mobami. In 2016, she was Junko Heki in High School Fleet, and Usaki Tsukishita in Keijo. Then 3 leads. Katya in Schwarzmarken, a spin-off to Moveloof, Agari Kamiya in Scorching Ping Pong Girls. I feel like I've mentioned this show a lot, and I really should check it out. But also Daya in Maho Shoujo Anante Moi Descara. In 2017, Minami received an award for Best New Seiyuu at the 11th Seiyuu Awards, as well as voicing the very lovely Marisa Otame in Kakegururi. Then the lead...
Man, she has some range. I mean, you just mentioned that she could sing in 3 voices, but she can also make a lot of voice in talking because, man, she has some range between those roles from like straight up lolis to, you know, Ojo-sama type, etc. etc. Ranger, yeah. All is well, I guess.
Role of Rin Suzune in the short series Great Schooler Living Alone. In 2018, she had the role of Ine Nimana in the Death March to the Parallel World, also voicing Pure Inui in the Weird Animal Battle Royale Killing Bites, as well as
Killing Bite was fun, yeah.
Suzuna Kagura in Caligula, and then the role that really made me pay attention to her, Lily Hoshikawa in Zombieland Saga, also performing live.
I mean, from Lily to Yumiko in Kakegurui, that's kind of a crazy range.
Live with Fran Shushu. In 2019, she voiced Mayura in Isekai Cheat Magician. Check out these awesome skills. Also having the lead of Anako Sunao in Hitori Bachi's Lifestyle.
That's a good one.
And she won her 3rd award with Rie Takahashi for the Best Female Radio for the Fate Grand Order radio program. Just stacking up these awards, holy. In 2020, she was the voice of Bilibili in Kirito Prichan, as well as Ranran in the 2nd season of Dropkick on My...
That's a great one. She sounds so cute. I just rewatched Jashin-chan Dropkick and she is so freaking cute as well.
Devil, aka Joshin-chan. She was also Nito Chris, or is it Naito Chris, in the Fate Grand Order Camelot movie. But also Kitty-chan in the Gymnastics Samurai. Lastly, with the Milgram Project, she voices Amane Momose.
Oh, she does Amane in Milgram.
Isn't really an anime, more of a music project that also has Aimi Terakawa. 2021, she had the role of Shelsha in I've Been Killing Slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. More leads of Hime no Toyokawa in Let's Mega Mug 2, and Mebuki Kusanoki in the new season of Yuki Yuna. She also voiced a boy named Mira in Bakugan. Shadows to my childhood. Finally, she was a character named Eris in Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. Last year of 2022, she had the lead of Felice Magus in I've Somehow Gotten Stronger When I Improved My Farm-Related Skills, then supporting roles of Yoshinori in Healer Girl, Kikyo in the Heart of Kunoichi,
that's such a good anime.
Tsubaki, Pantagruel in the Isekai Quartet movie, Sora in Beast Tamer, and Yumechi in Akiba Maid War.
Underrated, I mean, it's a mess of a show, but Akiba Maid War is really fun.
Finally, debuting into Classroom of the Elite's 2nd season as Nanami Yabu. 2023, later this year, in April, she will be voicing Kanako Amamiya in Yuri Is My Job. Her anime musical credits would include, well, basically singing the openings with all of the main cast in shows like Hitoribochi, Hanayamata, Prepara, and Zombieland Saga, also having insert songs with the last 2, but also she's got the endings of Schwarzmarken, Caligula, In the Heart of Kunoichi Tsubaki, and then Zombieland Saga again. Surprisingly, she has no solo songs. However, maybe not so surprising because her main job is seiyuu rather than singer. But aside from this, she also sang the openings of Love Tyrant and Restaurant to Another
Level.
Kind
of like that, to be honest. Like, you know, a lot of the others, it seems like, you know, they want to become seiyuu, but then they kind of get sidetracked so much into more music stuff, right? So I kind of like that she seems to stick to the seiyuu stuff, yeah.
Wake Up Girls. She has 2 live action dubbing roles, one being a French zombie comedy called Final Cut, and then an American horror comedy called Final Girls. In animation, she actually voices Thomas the Tank Engine in the reboot of the children's series that started in 2021. As for video games, she has a little over 15 credits. As always, we got Magia Record, Arknights, Fate Grand Order, Grand Blue Fantasy, and Girls' Frontline. Then there's video game versions of Assassination Classroom and Yuki Yuna, but also voicing in Kidara Fantasia, Blue Archive, and a Tsukihime game. Some other things to mention are that she is one half of Silas, a duo indie jazz group, who is a subunit to the Tokyo Seven Sisters. She voices Ayumu Orikasa and currently has 5 songs within the unit that are all featured in the mobile game. I guess I'll also talk about Onsen Masume since apparently everyone is in this franchise as well. But Minami actually performs live as the character Kira Kurokawa, the leader of Adhara. She is also part of a group known as BAC. I'm not sure if it's an acronym, but she voices Amor, something that's kind of underrated, but they do have a YouTube channel, so you can check it out if you'd like. It's actually really cool gothic electronic music that also has Tomori Kusunoki in it. She has posted on Twitter about other projects I couldn't find much information on.
The Spirit of Eternity Sword 3. Damn. That's such an obscure, like, visual novel RPG franchise.
Like this here, Spirit of Eternity Sword 3. Could be a reading drama, but it's probably a video game, but it also has Riko Kohara.
It is a game, yeah. It's like, I tried to read the first one because it's, you know, often talked about as one of the best straight-up fantasy story visual novel, right? I remember that, like, it starts really interesting because compared to, like, most, you know, fantasy world story where, like, everybody talks the same language, that one really, for, like, the first 10 hours that I read of it, was really committing to the fact that, you know, the main character couldn't really understand language, and so there was a lot more writing on how, you know, you were trying to process the world without really talking to people.
Hell yeah. Lives would include being at Anisama with Wake Up Girls 4 times, in 2014 and 15, and then in 2017 and 18. The 2018 one being a final send-off for the girls that's actually really emotional to watch. But back in 2014, all of them were guests in the Ultima performance, which was really cool. Minami also performed with some Assassination Classroom seiyuu singing the opening back in 2015. I would assume that she's also been at all of the Wake Up Girls lives. I can only assume though since I don't actually have access to them. But what I can confirm is her being at all 3 of Franchushu's lives.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the fun facts. She is 156 centimeters or 5'1". On the socials, she has a Twitter and an Instagram, being fairly active on both. She has a cooking show that airs both on niconico Live and on YouTube. Her father is a chef and has been a great influence on her. She owns a dog that seems to be named Tunabo, and she also has a younger sister. Every time Sedimoto visits, Minami asks her to do her laundry. She has a driver's license but rarely uses it. Mina-chan has participated in the bicycle test of the GAT Olympics edition number 34 in 2018. This was part of a Franchushu event, but she actually ended up getting 2nd place. She is a big fan of the Animal Crossing franchise, and she has even bragged on Twitter about winning in Tetris 99. She shares the exact same name with a famous announcer, and her last name is actually apparently the 5th most common last name in Japan. Also a popular placeholder name used for things like credit card ads, where Westerners would usually write John Smith. I'm sure you can think of plenty Tanakas, but I'll just mention Chiemi from Love Live Nijigasaki. Speaking of that group, they have a member named Miyu Kubota, who is a member of the pop group Iris, whom Minami is a very big fan of. Also, their birthdays are just 9 days apart. Subtle hint of a near future video. All of the Franchushu girls get really emotional while talking about the franchise, but I feel Minami is always the first one to shed tears. Prior to performing live with them, Minami said that she couldn't dance all that well.
Man, I really want to watch the new Zombieland Saga movie.
Despite loving dance and being part of Wake Up Girls for about 4 years. This franchise also gave her the opportunity to learn how to perform scat music, and she's actually really good at it. Sticking with this group, aside from Moe, she actually auditioned for both Sakura and Saki, and she says the most difficult song to learn was Mazame Returner.
I mean, you know, Saki's voice actress is the best, right? But I think she could have done Saki considering some of the other, like, you know, cool voice roles she's done. Because, yeah, with her RAM, she could do both Lily and Saki.
Mostly because of the robotic zombie dance. Finally, she is very close with other former Wake Up Girls member Miyu Takagi, who claims Minami is the type of person to ship herself with fictional characters. Something that actually really embarrasses her, though there's no reason to be embarrassed. Everybody does that, right? With that, we have reached the ending. Thank you so much for watching another video.
I don't know if, like, I ship myself with fictional character. Is that common? like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like the term shipping yourself doesn't quite work, right? Fair enough, huh? Okay, well, she's pretty awesome, yeah. Definitely a big fan of a lot of her roles. I mean, she's a great voice actress, huh? It's the kind of thing where, as always, I guess I've been a fan of her for like 10 years now, without really knowing her name, or without really knowing that she does this role and this role, right? So a video like this really put everything into perspective, because yeah, I guess I'm a fan, you know, I just didn't really know exactly all the stuff she had done before, you know. So, awesome. She's amazing. Okay, that's awesome. Great video. Next we have oh, Crony and Ame. Ame is back. Tamjo, Due, Phony, Tsumiki. Crony actually was the live man. Crony with a Greek kind of outfit. Looks kind of nice. By the IC Panda. Actually, you know what? I'll look it up on the actual live, maybe. That thumbnail though. This one. It's awesome that she can come back for a little performance like this. Alex, what's up? Fair enough. I was muted, yeah. I like the closed wings. That's a cool visual. You know, again, as someone who's like never really kept up with Ame that much in the first place, right? It doesn't feel like she left, because obviously, you know, she sometimes appears in like some 3D live of different members every couple months, so that was already like the rate at which I would see Ame, that I would keep up with her, so in a weird sense, like, it doesn't feel like she's left. Again, like, I wish, you know, more members would do this when they leave. The GP one especially don't seem interested in that. Maybe it's a culture thing, right? But this is so good, like, you know, like leaving with the ability to just come back for a cameo once in a while, rather than like a clean break. And at the same time, I can understand why some people prefer a clean break, so, you know, they don't feel, you know, like they have, you know, like this connection and they can't move on or something. But yeah, this is cool to see like graded member coming back once in a while. I don't know. Yeah, I hope more of them make the decision when they leave. Yeah. That was the deep voice from Kwani. And like she's trying to go even deeper than usual, so that's funny. Nice. Okay, well, cool. I mean, a nice cover, and obviously nice to see Annie back. I enjoyed that. And genuinely, I hope more future crediting Olemen will decide to do this arrangement, you know. They are credited, but they can still come back as cameo once in a while. I hope it becomes more of a regular thing, you know. I hope we can beat the culture of like the permanent graduation, you know. It's the internet, it's YouTube, like we don't need to do permanent stuff like this. I don't know. Very nice. Very nice. I enjoyed it, but yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break before we continue. Give me 5 minutes, I am coming back. Okay, sorry for the wait. Let's continue. So, where were we? We are on here. Here go. 12:40. Right around here. Welcome back, thank you. 12:40 you said. Okay. So next we have some Atsuboshi Gakuen Idol Master, and this is Yorunight Shogo Nomura Misuzu Ataya. I don't think I know that character. Maybe there's new characters in Atsuboshi Gakuen. Yeah. I don't know. Global Well. That's alright. Oh, I like that. That's nice. I don't know what you would describe this as, but man, great style, from the very cute soothing vocals to the electronic but also synthetic kind of music style. Nice. Doesn't feel that different from like the song Vilo. Really a vibe. Okay, I mean, it's got a lot of style, yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, at this point, you know, Idol Master with Gakuen Idol Master has really gone into the direction of, you know, any music style is okay, compared to before, well, you know, there was variety, it was still in an idol kind of way. Now it's just, yeah, like, you know, Doesn't she make you think this is an idol song? Yeah. But I like the Vite. I like the Vite a lot and the kind of synthetic feeling of this music. This is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's really a vibe. Good one. Good one, good one. Next we have this one. Oh, CUX. Thanks for coming. This is Choco, Kinda Like You by Ask Me. Ask Me or Ask Me, I don't know. Oh, she seems to be more like a real life artist, and she seems pretty big too. Is she with a big label or something? Yeah, I think this is more like a big artist. I don't know if this really counts as an Utaite, so yeah, I think I'll... Oh, Sony label, yeah, okay, I don't know. I think I'm gonna be safe and pass. Doesn't seem like the best idea. So next we have Arknights EXE.66 by Zeta and Su. We're back to Arknight stuff. I cannot escape. Oh, Anujika Karada.
Okay.
Will not bait me. I will not play it again. Not now. Nice. Logos, Pinto.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It's a main partisan level. I guess this is a name about out of the loop. Okay. It's good. Alright. I mean, I forgot who told me, but someone told me this story is great for this one. It's a great collab story. I'm sure I'll read it one day. As I said, I'll get back to Arknights when the game is over, dead, and archived. Then I'll get back. You could. You should.
Let's go.
I'm coming back.
What are we looking at? Such a banger. Bruce. Eating your own tooth with music.
Who the fuck is
Damn.
Bye, have a great time. Oh shit.
You go game.
Yeah, boy.
Archery kind of fits the aesthetic of the music. She is an emo tooth.
Okay.
there must be a mechanic where, like, if you put the band members next to each other, they get some buff.
What the dog doing?
Why is it so cute?
Whoa. Bye, have a great time. Huh?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Slapped. What? Everyone is supposed to be like the story of this event. I mean, the enemies are like biting people and touhous. Can't even imagine what the story is like.
Oh, I'm still alive.
八幡海里です。ご要望がありましたらいつでもどうぞ。
I cannot hold it in anymore. I just wanna. Whoa! Hey!
Why is everything so cute?
Hello, Bozo.
Let's go.
So fluffy.
Hey, yo, chill. Let's do this.
T'as les connotations géniales.
I like your cut, G.
I'm joking. Stop.
En fait, c'est même buff if you take more music character from the cast.
I'm in
I like this. This is cute.
No reaction.
Butterfly, you know?
Yare. Okay.
Oh no.
Wait. 見せてやろう我が力を死ね
Then I followed this meme. Where's the beat connect? That's what it was. It feels old already. Alright. Fun as always, yeah? All I can say. Oh. There's some left. Okay. Silverash and the gang just passing through. Okay. Fun edits. Looks like a fun event. I like the characters, I would say. Music is great. This is nice. All I can say. Okay. Next we get some Tamaki from Nisani. I was told 12, 40 and 50 around there. What even is this? It's a 3D live. I tried applying for an audition, okay. It's gonna be weird, of course. Oh shit. Is that a UFC cage? An octagon, you could say? automaton, and it's virtual to live. Virtual to live. Most normal avec qui moment. What I can think is that one meme of the Final Fantasy composer with an automaton doing it at a very serious live, except it sounds really funny, and you've got the pianist, I think, she's looking at him like, what the fuck are you doing? It sounds like Virtual to Live. I mean, I don't know if she's a great player, but can you be a great player at this? Yeah, talent. I couldn't play that. Talent. Alright. I haven't seen anything weird from Tamaki in a long time, but I guess she's still the same as ever. That's all I can say. Just a nice version, I guess. Nice cover. Alright. Oh, that was the last video I had too. And it had to be a weird one too. Okay, well, yeah. That was funny at least. Thank you everybody for the videos, yeah, that was the last one. Good one though, and thank you everybody for the request. It was a fun stream, lifted my spirit a little. I appreciate all the requests. I'll stay a little bit to talk about stuff. Let us make a thumbnail first. I should do that. About this. Otherwise, once again, tomorrow I'm doing more Newtown GTA reaction. Tuesday I am trying Conan one more time, but if I get striked again, this might be it. I will give up. You know, it will be the last chance. This time I'll do it with a different name for the stream, not the actual name of the show. I'll call it the Edogawa Detective. There's no way like a bot can detect that and understand it, I hope. And also I'll be doing Anya's birthday live on Tuesday. Yeah, that's the plan. And rest of the week, the movie that wins the poll on Patreon. Also another like prefecture stream, Miyazaki Prefecture next. And maybe a random stream. Yeah, maybe. What do I use for the thumbnail? I'm thinking. Calf, yeah. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, what can I talk about? I didn't really explain the situation. I didn't go in depth last week. You know, now there's been, you know, it's been like quite a few days since the channel is gone. I mean, I don't really know what to say. I could just give you a quick recap of things that happened and where things stand. So yeah, the channel is gone, obviously. The main channel, you know, 11,000 videos, 5 years. 5,000 subscriptions, 50,000 comments, a lot of history. at first I was going to try to save everything, because YouTube has an option to download all your data, which I did. And it took 2 days for YouTube to tell me that there was literally too much stuff, and so it couldn't give me the files. So then I tried to download them myself, but I very quickly realized, you know, that not only would I not finish in time, because only like 3 days left to download everything, you know, even if I downloaded 24 hours, which I couldn't, because, you know, what I'm streaming I can't, I couldn't get everything. So then I was like, okay, I guess I'll try to only download stuff that, you know, I really want to save. But then I was like, how do I even decide that, right? I mean, you know, there's so much stuff on that channel, right? So in the end, I mainly focused on downloading and re-uploading the isekai idol reaction with subtitles. Obviously, I think those made a lot of sense for me, because, you know, people spent hours, sometimes days, creating Korean subtitles on those videos. So they were the one that I really wanted to re-upload and not lose. So I was able to re-upload that and download that. You know, then I was thinking, then I was like kind of frozen into inaction, because I just didn't know what to do, right? Like, what do I actually say, right? You know, so in the end, I just was like, okay, I mean, you know, am I just going to spend like a long time re-uploading a bunch of stuff, or am I just going to move on? So I decided to not do it. The only thing that I still have saved right now is the Conan reaction, which, you know, if I actually continue with it, I'd like to re-upload the one that I've already done with a different name, maybe. Though if I re-upload them, I'd re-upload them on another channel, not on this channel, not to risk it. But then, yeah, then in the end I decided to, like, you know, just let go of everything else, you know. I could have saved more, but I was like, you know, what's the point? I mean, obviously I have a lot of nostalgia for all of it, all the streams, the videos, but, you know, what's the point of saving everything if I'm not going to re-upload it? Because it would take forever to re-upload with, like, title, description, thumbnail. So yeah, I decided, whatever. Maybe I'll regret it. I'm already kind of regretting it. But yeah, the only thing I've saved right now is the isekai idol videos with subtitles, and the Conan one if I'm going to continue. That's it. Again, like, you know, if I had the money to buy like a lot of hard drive, maybe I would have, you know, because I used to, like, for the first 3 years of the channel, I used to save everything. At first I would save them raw, as is the file, but very quickly they were too big, so I started like spending a lot of time compressing them. But even eventually, you know, I had like, I think 4 terabytes, even compressed 4 terabytes of stuff between the streams and the videos. So like 2 years ago, I basically just gave up. I was like, you know, there's just too much. It's impossible for me to like save everything. You know, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have kept saving everything, but yeah, I was like, yeah, it's too much. So yeah, anyway, I'm kind of getting lost talking about all this, but yeah, so that's what it is. So again, outside of Conan, I've got nothing more to re-upload. So, you know, everything else, all the history is lost, right? I mean, every time I think about one thing, it makes me depressed, right? Like, all of the Vocaloid song sales reaction stream from back in the day, the early, you know, reaction, discovering Ni San Ji and so many Vtubers, all of the gacha game series, you know. I mean, you know, there's a ton, right? But at the same time, you know, I just get to tell myself that I'm going to continue with this channel and do a lot of better stream and videos than before. So whatever, using all the old bad stuff or whatever, you know, I try to think about it like that, you know. Yeah, so that's what it is about, like, as far as the re-uploading situation, except if some people without telling me I've saved more stuff, yeah, everything else is gone. I mean, yeah, we're really restarting from zero with this channel. You know, in the same way that, again, I was hoping that more people would come over. I always knew that, like, majority of my subs were dead subs, because majority of my subs were there for isekai idol, and then I basically kind of stopped because they stopped uploading a lot. I used to do it daily, and after that, you know, it really slowed down, and it would be like once every 2 months or something. But yeah, I was still hoping that I had more core subs, but obviously doing the transition to this channel, so far I think like about 150 people have come over. Maybe in the next few weeks more people will come over, but it does feel a bit bad, you know, realizing for real how much dead sub I had, you know. And obviously, like, every channel on YouTube has that, and I think variety reaction channel even more, right? Because some people subscribe for only one thing. But, you know, it's definitely like a slap in the face on how much dead sub I had. So at least now I've got the opportunity to start again from the bottom, which might be good in some way, right? Like, maybe I can once again build a better core audience that stays for everything rather than like a little bit, you know. I also don't have so many dead subs. I also don't have a channel with like, you know, a history of many copyright strike and community guideline strike, you know. Like this channel is actually eligible for membership, I think, potentially. So, you know, in some way I've got to look for the bright side, which is, you know, like new beginning might be good. Like right now it's hard to really think like that fully, but, you know, in some way it might be good. I'm just kind of sad though. I mean, you know, again, as I always say, it's not about the subs or the views, right? But, you know, it still felt pretty amazing to have slowly crawled my way to 19,000 subs, right? Like over 5 years. I was looking forward to 20,000, but yeah, we're not getting there, I guess. Maybe one day. Life goes on, don't think too much about the past, you can change and focus on the future, you can change, yeah. I mean, in the most otaku way, I've literally been thinking about like so many quotes from anime and stuff like that, you know. Quote like you just gave in the chat, right? Which helps a little bit, you know. I mean, as stupid as it is, it does help a little bit. But yeah, what can I say? We're gonna continue with this channel, try to regrow, and that's really the gist of it. I mean, I'm just gonna continue doing what I've been doing, just variety, right? Like anything that interests me, I'll be doing on this channel, and yeah, I'm obviously glad some of you have been coming over, right? And I thank you guys for coming over, right? Yeah, what else can I say? Yeah, obviously I think, you know, I'm already thinking of some of the problems that I'm going to encounter, right? I mean, the amount of time someone is going to suggest a song or you know, something, right? And I'll have to say, you know, I'm actually already a fan or I've already reacted to that, but you know, you cannot find the video or something, you know, that's going to be a bit of a pain. And it will kind of muddy the water a lot for when people want to suggest stuff, which might actually make it complicated because, you know, if I'm constantly telling people I've already reacted to that before, they might just stop suggesting stuff. I mean, you know, there's so many little things like this that makes me kind of, you know, think that this is going to be complicated. But again, I'm not gonna give up or anything. I mean, I love doing streams and videos and discovering stuff on the channel. So yeah, you know, right now it just happened, so it's kind of like hard to stomach. But hopefully, like in a few weeks, you know, I'll be fully over it, because right now, yeah, like off stream, it's kind of hard to get any motivation. It's very like demoralizing and depressing, but hopefully in a few weeks again, I'll get back into the groove with this channel. I'll totally not think about it anymore and just move on, yeah. Right now it's a bit hard, but I really do think that, yeah, just let time do its things and it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm still a bit paranoid though, again, like, I kind of want to continue the content stuff even though a lot of people are telling me not to do it. But it's like, you know, I really enjoy doing the streams. I already did like 60 streams. I'm halfway through almost, you know. Some people have supported me a lot with the content stuff, so again, I just want to continue. So I'm hoping that, yeah, today's stream will go good, you know. Prove the theory that it's only the title that gets flagged. And it will be a lesson learned about, you know, another side of the bullshit of YouTube automatic system. I mean, yeah. Yep. Otherwise, what can I talk about? Did I watch anything this week? I definitely did. Let's see. Mal. Ma animalista. So yeah, this week I watched Cho Kaguya-hime, Super Kaguya-hime. I haven't rewatched it yet, even though I wanted to, because I really liked it. But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, it is definitely my favorite movie and yuri work of 2026. I mean, music was great, the characters were very likable. Story was, I mean, it was a bit empty in some way, but satisfying enough for me. And it was very well animated as well. Really something I enjoyed. A nice surprise too. I mean, again, it's not like a normal movie release, it's an ONA release. But this really came out with some quality, and yeah, so far definitely one of my favorite things of 2026. If you guys haven't watched it, I definitely recommend it, and say, if you like Yuri or if you like good movies, yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. It definitely makes me want more of it. I mean, I don't know if the potential for a sequel is there, but I wouldn't mind. Or like a TV anime version with like, focusing more on the slice of life of the character or something. I think I'd not complain. Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. Season 3 of Yabayetsu has been announced. I think there was also a movie, that was announced, or am I crazy? I know that the manga ended, so like, it's probably gonna be a full adaptation. Oh, the movie is a summary. Okay. So yeah, doesn't matter. Well, actually, it does matter. The movie is a re-edit of both anime seasons with some new footage. After the event of the TV series, okay? But it's probably like 2 minutes or something. Yeah. But yeah, really glad, because I literally just rewatched, once again, Yabayetsu, like 2 weeks ago, I think. I really just enjoyed this one a lot. So yeah, glad to see that we're getting season 3. Frankly, like, the 2020s, as always, you'll have a ton of people saying that anime is cheap these days, and, good for them to really, have such a great take. But the 2020s have been pretty damn good for like full adaptation. Not only revival of old anime, either continuation or remake, but also, yeah, like, a lot more anime are getting full adaptation. It's a pretty good shift in culture, and when I'm saying that, it's an impression, right? I might not actually be right. Maybe like if we look at stats, it's the same as it's always been. But I've definitely gotten the impression that like a lot more stuff is getting full adaptation. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. Because it's always been one of the biggest flaws and bad things about the anime industry is that like over 90% of stuff is just a partial story, and you have to go to the source material to finish it. It's definitely like a massive flaw, and something that, early on I didn't mind as much, but over the year I get a lot more, I've gotten a lot more like annoyed with it, I guess. So yeah, I'm just happy about this, and I think it's some pretty great news. Definitely. Otherwise, the big thing that I was doing this week, well, second half of the week, trying to distract my mind after the channel was gone. I'm a huge fan of Mountain Blade. I don't know if any of you know the game. Mountain Blade Warband. It's basically like a massive game. The first one, Warband, is from like the mid-2000s. No, actually it came out in 2009, 2010. And I was absolutely addicted to this game for like 2 years, back in 2015-16. It is the only game, I think, that I've played for over 1,500 hours. I think I've got like 1,300 hours on Steam, and before that I had a cracked version and I played hundreds of hours as well. I don't think I ever played any game more than that, just a massive amount. Cool statistics from the bundle game, not very stream. Only the GP server, but interesting. Okay, tell me. But yeah, I used to be absolutely addicted. It's basically a game where you start as like a single person in like there's different modes for it. One of them is like, Napoleonic era, one of them is Viking era, and you have different era, with mods like Roman Empire, Japan, etc. So you start as a single character with RPG stats, right? And you can do a lot of things like being a hunter or soldier, but most of the game usually is basically you slowly rising to the ranks getting men under you, creating a party, slowly taking over like, you know, castles, town, creating your empire, and then trying to take over the world. So yeah, it's a pretty straightforward gameplay loop. 90% of it is during the battles, right? Which you can have hundreds, thousands of soldiers in the battles. And again, I used to be so into this game. I played over 1,000 hours back in 2014, 15, 16, yeah, around there I think. And then yeah, 6 or 7 years ago, the second game came out, but it wasn't very baked, so I was waiting for it to be baked. And yeah, finally this week I decided to try it. Bannerlord, Mountain Blade Bannerlord is called. And yeah, I've been playing that for the last few days. It's basically like an upgraded version, I guess, more modern version of it. Better graphic, more features, less mods though, because the other one is like, you know, it has 20 years of mod. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. At first I did like a base game, which is like a fictional kingdom, and I enjoyed it. But then I looked at the mods, and there was a mod for like Sengoku Era Japan, and I had to play that. So for the last 3 days I've been playing the Shokuo mod of Bannerlord, and it is so damn fun. It's basically like an historically accurate Sengoku period, with all the clans, you know, like Takeda, Uesugi, Nobunaga, and yeah, it looks amazing. It plays really fun, and I've been loving it. I mean, it's a blast of a mod, and so high quality. 53 people logged in every single day since release. That's dedication. 27 players got full combo on every song. That's very little. 21 got all perfect on all songs. That's actually much smaller stat than I expected. Interesting. I don't know why I would think that like it would be at least a couple thousand. Yeah. So yeah, really enjoying Shokuo. You know, if you've never played like Mountain Blade, it's a very sandbox game. There's no real story per se. Like you kind of create your story by creating a character with different background. There's a lot of skills for like one-handed, polearm, two-handed, bow. In this one, there's guns as well. You have like athletics, archery, riding. Then you have stats that helps your party, your army, which can be scouting, engineering. One of them is like medicine to heal your soldiers. So there's like a lot of different stats that you can develop. So you know, it's very RPG. You can really build your character in the way that you want by doing a specific task. And also again, like once you start the game, you choose a clan, or like you choose an area to start in, and then you just do what you want, right? Like you can join the army as a simple soldier. You can create your own group by recruiting peasants and fighting with them, and every time like you fight, they gain XP if they didn't die, and you can upgrade them. So from a peasant to a full samurai, from a peasant to a full mounted warrior, etc. Right? You know, you have like a lot of gear management. You can take mission from like, you know, peasants. You can take mission from village. You can raid village, raid castles. Which the castles in this mod are really awesome compared to like medieval castle. Well, Western medieval castle, like Japanese castles, are very different. They have much lower walls, right? But they have multiple levels in the castle that they can close off. So you can't just like rush the keep and win. You have to take like every little part of the castle one by one while losing troop. So yeah, the Shokuo mod has been insanely fun to play. There's duels as well, like you can fight one-on-one duels, kind of like in Ghost of Tsushima. This is the map, you know, all the different clans. Right now, like in my playthrough, I'm fighting for the Uesugi clan, and where is it? We just destroyed the Utsunomiya clan. So yeah, again, it's a very, like, it feels more or less the same to play as like the first game from 10 years ago, but it's still very fun because I haven't touched the game in 10 years. And you know, it's a lot of repetition. I think some people would get bored pretty fast because again, 90% of the game is going into a battle and you know, doing like strategic battle with like 1,000 men fighting, you know, a lot of men. But yeah, it's a lot of fun again. sometimes I wish there was like a little more, like it's still a free mode, right? A little more like drive with missions, but there's so much to like about it, and it's been pretty good at like taking off my mind of the situation, I guess, with the channel. Yeah, so I've really been enjoying Shokuro, and I haven't watched that much anime this week. While playing Shokuro, I've also mostly like watched some video on the side. I shared them on Discord. I've watched a few like big gaming videos, like this one. It was like an almost 10-hour retrospective of the Resident Evil game, talking about every game and their stories. So I've got a much better like idea of the franchise. Then this one, which is like the Final Fantasy retrospective. I think it's a 5-hour video, which talks about every single game. Not really like story spoiler per se, but like the game reception, the game history, the gameplay mechanics, etc. Right? So I've also got like a much more broad understanding of the franchise, which is pretty interesting, I would say. And then I shared some video in video sharing, of course. Oh yeah, this one's pretty interesting. A game dev explains the origin of the eroge and visual novel regulation in Japan. I recommend this video and that channel, Overworked Salaryman. It's pretty interesting. Basically, you know, like when eroge and visual novel started, there was no real rating or anything for them, and it talks about like the early controversy. First was like an eroge where like, you know, you assault people in the forest or something, and that was the first controversy. And then the second one was like, there was some game, like a normal eroge, if you will. I mean, by the standard of eroge, which was Sasori, I think it was called. It was still like in the 80s. And that's when I do, you know, like regular eroge content, like incest, rape, and stuff like that. But the drama that happened was that some kid, some middle schooler, shoplifted a copy of that game from some store or something. And when he was caught with it, that created some kind of big drama. And that's, you know, like the government started getting involved. And some of you may know the company Alice Soft. They make the Rance series. One of like the younger employee at Alice Soft basically decided to like get rid of like the government before they make some kind of terrible law or something, and try to create their own kind of rating system. And that's how like they started creating the like 18+ certification for eroge back in the 80s, doing it before the government make their own laws or something. It's a pretty interesting video, like a pretty good history of that kind of stuff. I enjoyed it. This video is pretty cool too. The Island of Witches, it talks about like Iceland history with like witches and witchcraft, which is very deep-rooted and pretty damn interesting. I recommend it as well. And this video is like a UFC video about Arman Tsakurian, I can never say his name, a fighter who's in a very interesting position with the UFC. Yeah, so I was watching some videos while playing Shokuro and getting my mind off things. That's what I've been doing for like the last 3-4 days. Yeah, not really much more to talk about beyond that. Yeah, no, that's about it. I mean, yeah, because the first half of the week I was dealing with the channel stuff, so that's really about it. Yep. Okay, well, if no one else has any topic, I think I'll leave it at that. I just want to say also, like, since this is a new channel, I know some of you who come to the Sunday stream, you never actually do, but if you ever feel like sharing some video for video reaction, don't hesitate, right? Basically now I've lost all the comments on the old channel with all the suggestions, so I'm always looking for some new video reaction suggestion. Any artists that you like that I cannot do on stream, don't hesitate to share it, and it's likely I will make a video. Yeah. Okay. Well, fun stream. Thank you guys for coming. As always, come to tomorrow's stream if you want. New time clips reaction stream. Like, subscribe, comment. Have a good day, good morning, and good week. I'll see you guys next time. Otsu Bankai. See you.